Hello and welcome to the Dragon Den. I'm King of Dragons 5000 and today we have another action figure review. Today I'll be taking a look at the Pop Mart Kingdom Come Superman. And before we have a look at the figure, let's take a moment to thank today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Gundamit.com. Action figures, model kits, and other collectibles, check out Gundamit.com with a link in the description. Getting Superman out of the box, I can tell that this is a very well made Superman figure. It's pretty clear that this is supposed to be the Kingdom Come Superman, and Pop Mart has done a great job with this version of the Man of Steel. As far as his accessories goes, Superman only comes with 2 pairs of hands. The Kingdom Come costume is such an iconic look for Superman, and Pop Mart has done a great job capturing that look here. An older, wiser Superman looks very good, and I love the S-shield across his chest. Taking a look at the head sculpt, Pop Mart has done a great job capturing an older Superman. His expression is what you expect the Kingdom Come Superman to look like, and I love the inclusion of the 5 o'clock shadow. Add to it, the paint does a great job capturing all the contours to Superman's face, bringing out all that amazing detail. They went as far as graying the temples of Superman's hair, which is quite accurate to the story. They even went as far as adding a little bit of gray to the back of Superman's head. Having a look at his costume, Pop Mart decided to go the route of having Superman in actual cloth. The material used is actually quite soft, and one thing I love is the way it captures the light. I'm not sure what's going on, but there is some metallic blue here in the fabric, which is quite reflective when you get it under the right light. And of course, he does have the Kingdom Come S-shield going across his chest. The S-shield is just templed on the fabric, but it still has some impressive detail to it. The fabric here on his arms is still very impressive, and I love the metallic blue that you can see under some lights. And it's so form-fitting that you can see all the muscle definition underneath his costume. His biceps, triceps, and even his forearm muscles are very well defined, even though he's wearing soft goods over his muscles. And the hands are painted very nicely, almost replicating real skin. As far as the Kingdom Come costume goes, he is wearing his iconic red trunks. The red trunks do appear to be a separate piece from the rest of his costume, and I love the black belt that he's wearing. Even the belt loops are done really nicely on his belt, and it all looks good with this gold buckle in the center. And his legs are very well defined, and even though he's wearing soft goods, you can see the definition in his legs. And because the fabric is stretched out nicely, you can see some metallic blue peeking through under some light. And of course, he is wearing your classic Superman boots. The boots are going to be made out of plastic and are a separate piece from the rest of his costume. But the boots still have this impressive detail, looking like actual leather with some really nice seam work. And the seam line can be seen going all the way down his boots, and I really like the fact they sculpted the sole on his boot. As far as his cape goes, it's just done in this really nice soft red fabric. It does look really nice, however out of the packaging it will be slightly wrinkled, so you do have to iron that out. And unfortunately there is no wireframe in Superman's cape, which is a little bit unfortunate. Overall, this is a great looking Superman, and even though it's not from my favorite story, I can still respect the amount of detail that went into the Kingdom Come Superman. The material used for his outfit is actually quite impressive, as I love the metallic blue that you can see underneath the fabric. With his details out of the way, let's compare Superman to our usual suspects. Pop Mart has done a really good job making this Superman, as he does scale nicely to the rest of your domestic 1/12 scale. He is going to be slightly too large to fit into true 1/12 scale, but being the Man of Steel, I can expect him to be a little bit bigger than your average character. And using the same body, he's going to scale really well to the Pop Mart Shazam. Having a look at Superman's articulation, he will have a double ball joint in the head. Arms go out to the side and would do a full 360. He has a swivel in the bicep and double hinges in his elbow. He has a ball hinge style joint in his wrist. Superman is going to have a double ball joint in his upper torso. His legs do kick forward, go back, out to the side, and have a thigh swivel. He has a double bend in the knee. And finally, Superman will have a double ball joint in his ankle. Despite being covered in fabric, Superman actually has some great articulation to him. The only thing that would have made this Superman better is if he had a wireframe running through his cape, but I'm still blown away by what we have here. With everything said and done about the Kingdom Come Superman, let's get him posed for my final thoughts. Being unfamiliar with Pop Mart, I really wasn't sure what to expect when I saw that they were making a Kingdom Come Superman. And to be quite honest, I was going to pass on this figure, but after seeing some of the early pictures on Instagram, I was blown away by this Superman. And finally having him in hand, I can say 100% that it was the right call picking up the Pop Mart Kingdom Come Superman. Although this Superman is lacking in accessories as we only get 2 pairs of hands, it would have been nice to see an alternate head with him. And the lack of a wireframe in his cape is going to make posing him a little bit awkward as his cape will just be hanging there. However, the look and presence that this Superman figure has is quite astonishing, and the detail work in his face is amazing. Pictures just don't do this figure any justice. You have to have this figure in hand to truly appreciate how well it's crafted. When I first saw this Superman, I thought it was going to be a third-party figure. However, it's actually licensed by DC Comics. The quality of this Superman is fantastic, and I would love to see Pop Mart do their own take on the classic look of the Man of Steel as well. The one major downside to this Superman is that he is selling out on all the websites that I have seen, and getting hold of him might be a little bit difficult. I actually did pick up my Superman from Gundamit.com for about $73, and at the time I'm making this video, he is waitlisted, so you do have to put an availability notice for him. But if you can find the Kingdom Come Superman at a great price, don't hesitate and definitely add him to your collection. Before I wrap up this video, let's take a moment to thank today's sponsor, Gundamit.com. Gundamit.com has a huge selection of officially licensed and third-party action figures, collectibles, and model kits. If you're looking to expand your collection, definitely check out Gundamit.com and use code word DRAGON to support the Dragon Den. And thank you once again for taking the time out of your day and watching another video here on the Dragon Den. But before you go, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and check out the rest of my DC and action figure videos. If you're in a position to help out the Dragon Den, check out my Patreon where I have some exclusive content and early access videos. Check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, videos, recent pickups, latest prints, and as always, ring that bell so you never miss another video. And until next time, my fellow Dragon Knights coming from the Dragon Den, I'm King of Dragons 5000 reminding you to redesign, rebuild, and reclaim. I'll see you next time.